Hey everybody, my name is S.L.P. Welcome back to some MLB 16 The Show franchise with the Mariners. As you saw in the last game, Mariners picking up a huge come-from-behind victory, down as many as 2 runs to win the game 4-3, as they took their first lead of the series back in the 8th inning, courtesy of Cruz's big-time home run, 2 of them in the same game. As well as Ineta, both of them doing pretty well for the Mariners this year, as we look for that trend to continue. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this final game of the series tonight. Ryan Vogelsong will get the start, 4-5 record, going up against Taijuan Walker. And in his last start, he earned a no decision. Went 5 innings, gave up an earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, hoping for a better production in this game. I will do the Baltimore series on Twitch, so I will not do those on YouTube, but until the next time, I will be back on YouTube. I'm either thinking of doing Kansas City or the White Sox. I like to face off against teams I haven't played up against during the year. Before we continue, let me go into my gameplay modes. Here's my style of gameplay I do. There we go, the tutorial tips. Should have those off. Eventually, sometime soon, I'll take off the strike zone just to put it to a bigger test. Hot zones. Okay. Let me save this real quick, guys, and we'll get into the broadcast. By the way, for those of you not only watching me here on YouTube, the Warriors and... Whoops. Should I get this set, guys? Sorry. Gotta save progress every time. Okay, now we're back. But currently, right now, it is the Thunder, second quarter, leading 41-34. So, if those of you tuning into the game and following me on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. Standings, real quick: Mariners currently tied with the Halos for second in the AL West. Los Angeles now starting to put on a win streak. They have won 7 out of their last 10 games and won 4 straight. Mariners have lost 6 out of their last 10. But percentage-wise, yes, they are the same because they're both 3 above 500. But the Angels currently hold the season series advantage. So that's why we are second. And when I look at the wild card standings, we currently are tied with the Rangers, the Angels in that 3rd wild card spot. But obviously the Angels currently hold that spot. Now, if for some reason that we have a tiebreaker, I do believe we have a 1-game playoff to determine who wins. So don't quote me on that. And a look at the Pirates, another NL Central team we lost in a sweep to the Cardinals last series. They are on a 2-game losing streak. We ended our 4-game losing streak. Pirates are 9 under 500 in the NL Central. And in the wild card, they are 12 and a half games back behind the Dodgers. At this point, it's likely going to come down to the Giants, Dodgers, or Mets in that wild card slot in the NL East. So without further ado, let us get into the game. Taijuan Walker still doing pretty well, remaining second in that Cy Young race, depending on how Sanchez fares. Looks like it will be that for the rest of the year. And we're going to go throwback. Haven't sported this out in game yet. Felix Hernandez leading the majors in strikeouts so far with 112. And there is no statistics for both teams, but that's okay. At least we get the pitchers, and Taijuan Walker nearly has twice as many strikeouts as Vogelsong. And welcome to Safeco Field this evening for the final of a 2-game quick homestand with the Mariners and Pirates, an interleague play game tonight. It is Taijuan Walker and the Mariners, and Robinson Cano taking on Andrew McCutchen and the Pirates next. Taijuan Walker making his 16th start of the year, 8-1 record, his best start to a season in his young career. 104 innings pitched this season, 102 strikeouts, 17 walks, and 75 hits allowed this year. Leading off for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He led the Pirates in stolen bases. Had one caught stealing yesterday. Strike one for Walker to begin. 0-1 delivery. Splitter up high in the zone for strike two. Look at the arsenal to the right side of your screen for Walker. And now Taijuan with the 0-2 delivery. Cutter outside, ball one. Marte 1-2. Strike three. First strikeout for Taijuan Walker of the ball game. One down. As we get to you, the batting order for the Pirates. Marte, Polanco, McCutchen, the front three. Kong at cleanup. Cervelli, Harrison, Freeze, Mercer, and Rogers. Freeze doing the DHing tonight as Gregory Polanco second on the Pirates in batting in stolen bases. Next man aboard with one down. This one line to center. A nice catch at center field by Martin for the second down. Second down out, if you will. Mariners defensive lineups brought to you by Majestic. Lind, Cano, Ketel Marte making a start in at center at shortstop in the series. Kyle Seager, Ionetta behind the plate. Gutierrez, Martin, and Aoki at left field. Those are your outfielders. McCutchen, 7th in the NL in home runs. He's got 17. 2 down in the inning, and this one is fouled. And I apologize for the beeping if you can hear that, just because my PS4 continues to do that some occasions, so bear with me on that. 0-1. This one's grounded to Kyle Seager, and a throw in time to Lynn for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Taijuan Walker, and we are underway here in the first half inning. Mariners up at bat. Ryan Vogelsong making his 16th start of the year, 4-5 record for Pittsburgh, 3.86 ERA, 91 innings pitched, 83 hits allowed, 47 walks allowed, and 59 strikeouts. Martin leading off for the Mariners, 15 stolen bases. That is the team leader. 6th on the team at 308 for the former Ranger, outside for a ball one. Important for the Mariners throughout this game to try to take those first pitch. And Martin rips one to left, and this one is caught. One down. Important for the Mariners to not swing on those first pitches. Look at the batting order for the Mariners on the offensive end. Seager at second, Cruz at third, DHing again. Adam Lind at cleanup. Cano moving up to the 5th spot. Gutierrez at 6th. Ionetta, Aoki, and Marte. Rounds out the 9th hole. Kyle Seager, 21 home runs, 4th in the American League. I think the last time we had to stream yesterday, as a matter of fact. Mariners had 3 players in the top 5 in home runs, and Seager rips one to right and fouled. Now that one was right around in that middle vicinity of the zone. Seager tried to blast one out. 1-1. Team leader in RBIs with 55. Vogels on the 1-1. And Seager pops one up to shallow right field. And catch made, 2 down. Nicely done by Harrison. Let's get to you the defensive lineups for the Pirates. Rogers getting the start at first base, Harrison at second, Jody Mercer at shortstop, Kong at third, Cervelli at behind the plate, Polanco, McCutcheon, and Marte in the outfield. Nelson Cruz, 2 home runs yesterday, 6th in the AL in batting average at .308. Looking for back-to-back home runs in last 24 hours. Ball on the outside for Cruz, 1-0 with 2 gone. 1-0. Fastball fouled inside. Bottom first, 1-1. Slider outside. Let's look at Vogelsong's pitching arsenal. Circle change, 2-seamer, slider, breaking ball, and the 4-seamer. Fouled inside on the 2-1 pitch. It's even count now. 2-2 with 2 gone. Breaking ball chopped and fouled in the left. Two balls and 2 strikes for Cruz. Full count. Adam Lind up on deck waiting for Seattle. And Vogelsong, the 3-2 pitch, payoff. Strike 3, inside fastball, late swing for Cruz. As we go to the second inning, Vogelsong goes 1-2-3 himself. No score in Seattle. Kong leading off for Pittsburgh at cleanup. Walker did well, 7 pitches, a rare early start for the Mariners to get some early pitch counts, and this one is hit and gone to left field. Aoki had no chance for that one. Kong with his 6th home run of the year, and Pittsburgh off to an early 1-0 lead. A rare home run given up for Walker this year. I think that's his 8th home run allowed. You see, 6th home run for Kong this year, 397 feet. Kong with also his 37th run batted in on the first pitch to left. Hear that cutter right in the bottom of the plate. Cervelli pops this pitch up to foul territory. Right field, Lynn makes the catch, 1 down. Look at the AL West standings. Mariners know if they win, they can take sole possession of second place. Josh Harrison, next man up, with 1 down. And this one right to Cano, 2 gone. So it's line drive right to him. Came out with that cut fastball. Didn't quite make him chase out of it, but that one a good hit. It lined right to Cano for the out. David Freese batting 132 on the DH mark. Next man aboard. Fastball up high for ball 1. For those of you tuned in yesterday to the stream, Mariners had some pitches like that being called balls or strikes rather instead of balls. So it was a very, very wacky game at that best. Strike 2, breaking ball, 74 clocked in for Walker. And Freese takes the 1-2. 2-2. Walker, 7 pitches in that first set, 2-2 with 2 gone. This one lined right to Kyle Seager with time to Lind at first for the 5-3 ground out. And the inning will come to an end. 1.5 in the books. Home run for Pittsburgh's Kong to put them in front 1-0 here in Safeco. Leading off Adam Lind, bottom of the second tonight. 23 home runs for the first baseman. Second on the team with 20 doubles. Actually, Kyle Seager and Lynn both tied with 20 doubles. Fastball fouled inside as Vogelsong back on the pitch. Second and final meeting between these two until the latter part of July. Fastball fouled inside on Lynn, 1-2. That would also be a 2-game interleague matchup. Breaking ball outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Good crowd on hand tonight. 2-2. Strike 3. Vogelsong gets a strikeout. His second, 1 down.
Batting second baseman Robinson.
Good swing by Lynn, just a little late. Cano 5th on the team in batting average with 285. He has really struggled in the series against the Cardinals. Really had a no factor. This one's chopped and playable to second. Harrison in time to first. Rogers 2 down. Next man up, Gutierrez against the right-handed pitchers. We talked about his good splits in the lefty and righty pitchers. Good production against the righties. 10 home runs, above 25 RBIs against them. 2 gone. This one's popped up, looked to be a 2-seamer. And coming in foul territory is Rogers, and he makes the 3rd out. So another 1-2-3 inning for Pittsburgh's Vogelsong. We go to the 3rd, 1-0 Pittsburgh lead. Jody Mercer leading off, the shortstop for Pittsburgh. As Walker gave up a home run last inning. Top of the 3rd we go. Ball outside. 1-0. Splitter out high. 2-0. Mercer 2-0 count. And fouled. 2-1 pitch. And this one's jammed in for a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Walker back into account. 2-2. This one's popped up. Iannetta coming in. And makes the out. 1 down. Jason Rogers, next man aboard. Fastball on the outside for ball 1. 1-0 to Rogers from Walker. This one will get down for a base hit and possibly more. Martin will fire it all the way down to second, and Rogers will earn himself a 1-out double.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Marte.
Marte next man up. Only the 5th double of the year for Jason Rogers. Marte next man up. Ball out high, caught inside the line though. 1-0 with 1 out. Cutter fouled inside, 1-1. 1-1. This one's popped up to left field. Aoki makes the out. Rogers heads back to second. 2 outs. Blanco lined out in the first, 0 for 1 tonight. And a fastball for strike 1. 2 outs. Splitter 0-2. Yo 2 with 2 gone. Outside for a ball 1. Runner at second, 1-2. Swans line to Cano, and the toss to Lynn for the 3rd out. Walker gives up a base hit double, but able to retire in the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd, 1-0 Mariners deficit. Chris Iannetta leading off.
Leading off for the Mariners. Catcher.
For Seattle, had a big home run yesterday. His first in an interleague game this year, by the way. And a fastball foul to the left. Iannetta's left, rather. The 0-1. Breaking ball, swung and missed. And now Iannetta getting into a batter's hole, the 0-2. This one is tipped. Vogelsong in to first, one down. Nori Aoki, next man up. He's had some leadoff hits over the last couple of weeks. Now down to the 8th slot. And off the leg of Vogelsong. The throw to first is out. Wow. And Lance Nelson's going to come out to protest that call. Marte next man up. The first base umpire called him out. And we'll see if the Mariners try to challenge and try to overrule. There's the catch, and this will be a clear play to overturn for a base hit. Yes, Vogelsong did retire his first 7 batters. And Mariners are going to go ahead and challenge this play here. Mariners with challenges on franchise mode that I have played.
Ladies and gentlemen.
They are 5-1, and this should be another easy challenge for Lance Nelson. Catch, obviously, about a second late. Aoki reaches first on the single. And there it is. He is safe. Call will be overturned. And a base hit for Aoki. Marte, next man up, has really struggled. Three for 22 in his last 8 games. He did win 1 for 3 in his last outing. And this one, a base hit up the right side. Aoki heading to second, and the first hit for Ketel Marte on a 1-0 pitch. And that review was huge too, because had the Mariners either had that overturned or had that call still being ruled out, that would have been the second out. And Marte adding on to the run for the Mariners, tying run at second in scoring position. Aoki as Martin flied out last time out, and Marte at first, the leading run. Ball outside for Vogelsong. 1 out. Bottom third, the 1-0. This one is fouled. Nearly stayed fair in the left field line. One out for Martin. 1-1 pitch from Vogelsong. Outside for a ball 2. I'd say about 25,000 fans attending tonight's game. Gorgeous night. 3-1. Circle change on the outside. Kyle Seager on deck. Those some of the pitches that bit the Mariners in the series. And Martin to right. Base hit. Aoki's going to go around home. The throw to home is not in time. Aoki scores. RBI single for Martin, and we are tied at 1. Marte at third in scoring position for the leading run. Kyle Seager popped out in the first. One out. Breaking ball, swung and missed. Strike 1 for Kyle Seager. That's Martin at second. Or excuse me, Martin at first base. 1 down. Pitch outside, and Cervelli checking on the runner at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Kyle Seager. Breaking ball in for strike 2. The 1-2 with 1 out. Fastball up high for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Martin's gonna go. Ground ball fouled. Seager had to swing at that because that would have been a strikeout. 2-2. Strike 3. 2 outs here in the third. Third K for Vogelsong. Cruz tonight 0 for 1 and struck out in the first against Vogelsong. He has Marte the leading run at third. Fastball outside for ball 1. Marte at third, Martin at first. 1-0 with 2 gone. Breaking ball on the outside, 2-0. As the dome shielding the lights here in Safeco. Martin's gonna go. There's a strike and no throw at second. Stolen base for Leonis Martin. Runners on second and third now. 2-1. Breaking ball. Base hit. 2 will try to come around and score, and this one will be an out on Martin. As Cruz does get the RBI, Mariners on the board, 2-1. Go to the fourth. McCutcheon tonight 0 for 1. That last play for Polanco. Great throw to prevent 2 runs to score. And it remains a 2-1 Seattle lead. And this is a base hit from McCutcheon to start the 4th inning. To center field. And his hitting streak continues for McCutcheon now up to 14. Kung had a solo blast back in the 2nd inning. And Hawkins got to be really cautious of that. Kong doesn't get a lot of home runs. Tipped in the air to right, fouled. 1-1, McCutcheon at first. Breaking ball got away, and now be a wild pitch. McCutcheon gets to second. Two and 1. This one hit well to Cano for the out. 1 down, McCutcheon the tying run at third. Cervelli tonight 0 for 1, popped out in the 2nd.
Francisco Cervelli.
Strike 1 for Walker. He's got to get a strikeout of some kind and then hope for any kind of out next at bat. Ball up high for a ball for Walker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Cervelli. 2-1 outside. And Walker, for the most part, has done pretty good. This one will get an RBI. McCutcheon will score. And we are tied at 2. RBI for Cervelli.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
27th run batted in for Cervelli. McCutcheon gets a run scored. Harrison next man up. Tie game at 2. Top of the 4th inning. Cutter outside for ball 1. Walker the 1-0. And that ball got away. It's twice now. At least the runner's not on base. And this one is a foul ball. Nearly stayed fair for Harrison. It is now a 2-1 count. 2-1 offering. This one to right. Gutierrez makes the catch. Underhand catch. Nicely done. And that will conclude the inning. Tie game at 2. We go to the bottom of the 4th here in Safeco. Cervelli had a RBI to get Pittsburgh on the board, tying up at 2 apiece as Adam Lind struck out in the 2nd, leading off bottom of the 4th. With Cano and Gutierrez in the lineup in this set. 4-5-6. As Lind with the 1-0. And that one hit Lind. That's at least the second time in the last 3 games we've seen Lynn get hit by a pitch, and this one off the right leg. And Lynn will head to first. Cano, next man up. Grounded out on 4-3 last time. Vogelsong, bottom 4 to Cano. Strike 1 underneath. Mariners were doing great until that one. Not try to swing at first pitches. 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cano 1-1. Fastball inside for strike 2. One, 2 to Cano. Breaking ball nearly hit Cano outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Cano, long shot. This one is going to be fair and caught. Lynn will return to first. McCutcheon, a nice catch. 1 down.
The batter, right fielder.
Gutierrez popped out in the second tonight, 0 for 1. Strike 1, Gutierrez swung way outside. Yo 1. Down in the dirt. 1-1. Mariners forbidden the circle changes, as I said last inning against the Cardinals. Hoping that doesn't happen anymore. Little 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. Nicely done around the horn for the Pirates as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Tie game at 2. David Freese leading off 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. As Walker will continue to pitch and get a strike to start for Walker. The 0-1 for Freese. And fouled in the right. Freese the 0-2. Breaking ball. This is a base hit for David Freese. A single right through the gap around Cano and Marte. Nobody out. Mercer popped out in the third tonight, 0 for 1. Strike 1 for Mercer. The 0-1. This one hit to center field, caught by Martin. 1 down. Look at the pitch speed comparison. Walker has the better pitch speed than Vogelsong by about 5. Jason Rogers tonight doubled in the third. And this one will bloop in for a hit to left. Runners on first and second. Aoki holding the ball to make sure no one goes to third. So a single and a double for Jason Rogers tonight. Marte 0 for 2 tonight with 1 down. Fastball outside for ball 1 for Walker. The 1-0. Cutter in for strike 1. Marte the 1-1. Check swing, strike 2. Marte the 1-2. Outside cutter. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down. 2-2. This one will get in for a base hit. Runner will try to go at home. The throw at the plate is not in time. Freese will score. 3-2. Pirates lead as Marte with an RBI for the Pirates. Polanco 0 for 2 tonight. 2-man on runners on first and second. Strike 1 for Walker with 1 down. And fouled. Marte with his 25th RBI of the year. Fouled away. 0-2 for Walker with one down. It's arguably his longest inning of work to do. Outside. 1-2 for Walker. 1-2. This one is popped into the air and fouled in the left. Blanco the 1-2. Caught looking, strike 3, 2 outs. McCutcheon singled tonight, 1 for 2, a single and a run. This one's popped up. Can Aoki make this catch? Foul territory. No, but fouled. The 0-1 to McCutcheon. Outside slider, or splitter rather. 1-1. The pitch from Walker. Kicks, fires. Ground ball to Lind. And he beats McCutcheon to the first base bag to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th here in Safeco Field. Pittsburgh leading 3-2. Ionetta leading off, grounded out in the 3rd tonight, 0 for 1. As we are now down to the 7-8-9 batting order. And a first pitch strike inside for Vogelsong, who's given up 2 earned, 4 hits. The 0-1. And a ground ball to Mercer. Plenty of time to fire it. Nice catch by Rogers, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
Aoki with a single and a run tonight, 1 for 1. 1 out. Breaking ball. Aoki hits this one to right field. Carrying. Gone! Home run for Nori Aoki. And we are tied at 3. That one had enough hang time over Polanco. Rare home run for Aoki, his 6th of the year. A 2-hit game and his 19th run batted in of the year. 337 feet to right. Came in there with that hanging curveball. And Aoki measured it beautifully. Got enough contact to head on out to right and stayed fair throughout. Let's see if Cattell Marte can add on to the Mariner rally here. Tie game at 3 again. Ball outside for Marte, 1-0. One out, the 1-0. And Marte rips one to left, fouled away. One with 1 down. Marte again, playable this time. And out. Nice catch by Kong in foul territory to left. Taking a foul ball away from the people in the stands. Martin with 2 down, singled back in the 3rd, 1 for 2 game tonight. And Martin pops his first pitch into the air to Cervelli. And the 3rd out is made. On to the 6th inning we go. A rare home run for Nori Aoki. As we are tied at 3, on to the 6th inning we go, here in Safeco. Leading off is Kong, who had a home run earlier in the game. Trying to look for another one against Walker. .62 pitches for Walker, 3 earned, given up, but his team is within striking distance. 0-1 for Kong. Outside, 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2. Kung the 1-2. Strike 3. 1 down in the inning for Walker here in the 6th. Came back with that fastball. That release point might have sailed in the zone, but Kong did enough to swing and miss late. Francisco Cervelli, next man up, who had the third out to close out the 5th inning. This pitch is fouled into left, line drive. Mariners trying to win. And a sweet, nice strike in on that splitter, 87. I'm giving a little bit of credit for that one. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Back-to-back Ks for Walker in the 6th. 2 down. Look at it. Nicely done. Got him on that cutter outside. Made him swing. Harrison, next man aboard with 2 gone here in the top of the 6th. And this one will get in for a base hit to right. Gutierrez will throw to Cano. 2-out single for Harrison. Inning continues. David Freese with a single and a run tonight. 1 for 2. I mentioned it yesterday on the stream that Pittsburgh in franchise mode, second in the majors, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on that splitter. In stolen bases, they are second. Pittsburgh is in stolen bases in the majors. And the ball got away from Iannetta, and there will be no throw to second. Wild pitch for Walker yet again. Freeze 2-1. Tipped into the air and fouled. 2-2. Walker the 2-2. Full count. Jody Mercer on deck waiting. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Three-2. This one grounded in time. Marte. Lynn makes the out. And that will conclude the top half of the 6th inning. 5.5 in the book. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Tie game at 3 here in Safeco. Kyle Seager 0 for 2 tonight. Felice warming up in the bullpen for Pittsburgh relieving, as the Mariners look to grab their lead back. And Seager pops this pitch up into the air to right center. McCutcheon is back and makes the catch. 1 down. Nelson Cruz 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI single. RBI total now up to 55 for the year. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Had 2 home runs yesterday, and one of those home runs actually put the Mariners in the lead in the 8th. Gonna do it again here in the 6th inning. And Cruz to right center, base hit, ripped down. And Cruz will hold for 1. Good start to the Mariners. 1 out single for Cruz. That is now hit number 100 for the season. Martin 3 behind that. Adam Lind hit by a pitch in the 4th. 0 for 1 tonight. Breaking ball fouled away. That was right in the middle of the plate. 1 out, the 0-1. Outside for the slider. Vogelsong 1-1 count. Fastball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Good patience by Lind. 2-1. Circle change in the dirt, swung and missed. That would have been ball 3. Instead, an even count now for Vogelsong. With 1 out. The 2-2. Breaking ball way outside. Full count. Cano up on deck. Cruz at first base. The payoff pitch upcoming to Lind. Vogelsong kicks, fires, and fouled away. That would have been a walk for Lynn, and instead, he'll get another chance. Vogelsong again, another payoff pitch. Up the middle, base hit. As it stuck between second and short. A payoff pitch single for Adam Lind. 2-man on for the Mariners. Well, look at it. Got through the gap up the mound between Mercer and Harrison. Both of them couldn't get there in time. Cruz in the second in scoring position. Cano looking to add on to it with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. And Cano rips one to right field. Polanco back. Gone! 3-run blast for Cano. Mariners lead. First pitch to Cano. 3-run bomb. 6-3 Mariners. And what a way to make a bit of a run now. 15th home run for Cano. RBI total now up to 43. As that one was line drive to right. Beautifully done by Cano. Pitching changed in order for the Pirates. 6-3 Mariners lead. As Vogelsong's day will come to an end.
Your attention, please.
Nefati Feliz making his 38th appearance, relieving 2-1 record, 2.81 ERA. Doing well against the right-handed batters, 207, lefty batters about 250. Gutierrez, next man up, got caught into a double play in the 4th. 0 for 2 game tonight with 1 down. Strike 1 on the slider. Let's look at Feliz's pitching arsenal. Standard arsenal, 4-seamer, slider, changeup, and the 2-seamer. 0-1. Goody to right. Nice catch by Rogers. Line drive. 2 down on an 0-1 pitch. Iannetta, next man up, who is 0 for 2 tonight and suffered 2 ground outs on a 1-3 and a 6-3 ground out. 2 gone in the inning. Breaking outside for that 2-seamer, ball 1. Does have a breaking ball. That little changeup is all he has in the arsenal. 1-0. Changeup, there it is right there. 1-1 count. As that one looked like it was going to tail in the zone. Just adjusted downward. 1-1. Fastball outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now, yesterday umpires would call that 3rd pitch strike. This one a good one for a ball. 2-1. Looked to be a slider thrown. Cervelli surveying the ball and makes the out, and the inning will come to an end. But Robinson Cano belts a 3-run bomb for his 15th of the year. Mariners lead 6-3 to the 7th inning we go here in Safeco. Welcome back. Taijuan Walker, 4 strikeouts in tonight's game, 3 earned, 6 innings pitched so far. Aoki, 2 for 2 game, a home run. An RBI and 2 runs scored. Kong, 1 for 3, who had a home run back in the top of the 2nd. And there you see the game summary. 6-3 Mariners lead, 3 runs in the 7th inning, or 6th inning for Seattle. As the Mariners, Walker continues to pitch. Ball outside to start for Walker. 1-0. Outside for Mercer. 2-0. In for strike 1 for Taijuan Walker. 2-1. This one's popped up to left center field. Coming in as Martin. 1 down. Colorado a 1-0 victory at home against Toronto. Look at the pitches by inning for Walker. 20 innings in that 5th. Really brutalized a little bit, but regaining himself throughout the game. Jason Rogers, 2 for 2 game, a single and a double. He's a triple and a home run away from a potential cycle for the Pirates. Barring the game goes to extra innings, it might get to that point. Rogers the 0-1. 1-1. And with a 3-run lead for the Mariners, they should know by now not to blow leads in this game. I feel I'm going to see Steve Cishek. We'll see if the Mariners bring him on to the plate. They didn't use him yesterday, used Benoit. Now a 3-1. A smart tap on deck waiting in the wings. 3-1 for Rogers from Walker. Ball 4 and the first walk of the game from Walker with 1 out. Marte with an RBI single, 1 for 3. Fastball outside for ball 1. And to the bullpen. Charlie Furbush is going to warm up, and Steve Cishek, the middle reliever, lefty, and the closer. Marte outside, 2-0. 2-0 from Walker. This one, nice catch by Lind, and out number 2. They could have thrown the second out, but smart to gun down the faster base runner. Polanco 0 for 3 tonight. With 2 gone. Fastball on the outside, as Walker, I think, is going to go through at least 7 innings. Strike inside, 1-1 against Polanco, who check swing that one. This one's popped up in the air to left center. Martinez back, and the out is made. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mariners with a 6-3 lead against the Pirates. Welcome back to Mariners franchise, as Aoki leading things off had a big-time bomb against Vogelsong to tie this baby up at 3 apiece on a breaking ball to right field home run. Aoki leading off, bottom of the 7th inning. As Felice on to relieve. And Aoki hits this one into right center field. McCutcheon is back, 1 down. 8 hits for the Mariners tonight, 7 for Pittsburgh. Marte 1 for 2, a single and a run. And it was a good contact by Aoki, just didn't get through the gap on that changeup from Felice. And a fastball fouled away. The 0-1 for Marte. Outside, 1-1. At this point, with a 3-run lead now for the Mariners, time to add some insurance runs. Fouled inside, early swing for Marte on that changeup. 1-2. On Throwback Night on YouTube. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, caught looking Marte. 2 down in the inning. Martin with a 1 for 3 game, an RBI single tonight. Popped out to the catcher last time. 2 gone. Fastball, strike 1. Felice, the 0-1. This one hit well into left, and this one is playable for Marte to claim the 3rd out. We go to the 8th inning. Mariners a 6-3 lead. Seven innings complete. Andrew McCutcheon 1 for 3 tonight, a single and a run. As Charlie Furbush is going to come into the game, making his 12th appearance. 0-3 record. His ERA over 5. Not doing great against the right-handed batters, giving it 4.12 against them. Look at the arsenal for Furbush. And the first pitch on its way. Hit to right field. Gutierrez makes the catch. 1 down here in the 8th. Kong with a solo home run back in the 2nd. And the pitch on the way. Slider outside for ball 1. 1-0. In for strike 1. Furbush 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball in for strike 2. Kong might have had a chance to get that in for a hit. 1-2 for Kong. Outside on the dirt. 2-2. 2-2. 3-2. Cervelli up on deck, waiting in the wings. And Kung now with a payoff pitch from Furbush. Ball 4. Kung earns a walk. One man on with 1 out. Look at the slow-mo. As that one didn't quite get Kung on a hit by pitch, but a walk will do as well. Cervelli 0 for 3 tonight. And a 3-run Mariners lead. Fastball outside for ball 1. Cervelli the 1-0. Breaking ball 2-0. This is an opportunity for Furbush to try to get some good quality innings, get good quality pitches in this one. This one, a base hit up the right center field line. Runners on first and second now. Harrison 1 for 3 tonight, singled in the 6th.
Harrison.
1 out. Fastball up high for ball 1. Both teams combined 16 hits, 8 apiece. 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-0. Mariners into a hole early here in the 8th. Tying run for Harrison. 2-0 with 1 down. 3-0. David Freese on deck. 3-0 with 1 down here in the inning. Fastball in for strike 1. 3-1 with 1 down. Fouled into a full count. Two man on for Furbush. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Bases loaded for Furbush here in the 8th inning. Freese with a single and a run tonight, 1 for 3. Outside for a ball 1. Bases loaded as you see on the screen. And Freese can actually give some life into the Pirates now. Kong in scoring position at 3rd. Cervelli at 2nd. Harrison at 1st. 2-0 for Freese. 3-0 on the line. Mercer on deck. Furbush the 3-0. Strike 1. Now a sac fly would not be a bad thing if you're Furbush. Gotta make sure you get a good quality inning here. This one fouled. 3-2. Another full count. The 3-2. This one will get in for a base hit. 2 will score at least. The throw at home. Ionetta not in time. 6-5 Mariners lead. And now we're going to see Ashburn coming in the pinch run. Jody Mercer 0 for 3 tonight. He hasn't done anything. And Steve Cishek is going to come into the game. 26th appearance, 2-1 record, 3.60 ERA. No fastball in the arsenal for Steve Cishek, so it's going to have to do with trying to force the batters to swing and miss. Ball got away, runners will advance. Wild pitch. As I said earlier in the game, Mariners have had problems with their relievers trying to close out ball games. Strike 1, 2-1. Steve Cishek the 2-1. 2-2. Furbush into a moment where you have a 3-run lead. Lance Nelson, the manager, had full confidence in him. Not tonight. 3-2. Jason Rogers up on deck. And now the payoff pitch. Ball 4, bases remain loaded. And now pinch running will be Grover Hooper. Rogers 2 for 2 game tonight, a single and a double. There's the bunt. This will get a run scored at home. Out number 2, we are tied at 6 apiece. Rogers with an RBI. On the sac bunt, Marte 1 for 4. So the Mariners blowing a lead late here in the game. Strike 1. 3 runs for the Pirates in the 8th. Marte the 0-1. Tipped in the air. Throw in time at first, and that will do it. Bottom of the 8th coming up for the Mariners. We are tied at 6. Pirates scoring 3 runs.
Your attention, please.
Sam Ashburn playing now in at second base for the game.
Number 46, Sam Ashburn.
Kyle Seager 0 for 3 tonight, flied out in the 6th as Malacan warming up in the bullpen.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Phillies continuing to relieve here in the game. First pitch to Seager fouled away and jammed in that fastball. 3 runs in the 8th, in equivalence to what the Mariners did in the 5th. 3 runs scored to put them in the lead. A Mariners win will put them at second place in the AL West and in the wildcard standings if they win. 2 balls and 1 strike, back-to-back balls for Seager following the 0-1 count. And his release kicks in, fires away. Fouled, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Tipped, Cervelli. Quick turnaround to first, 1 out.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Cruz 2 for 3 game tonight. 2 singles and an RBI. Singled back in the 3rd and 6th innings. Had a home run at this juncture last night. This one is tipped and fouled. Came in on that changeup. Feliz, the 0-1. Strike 2 on the slider. Feliz, the 0-2. Outside fastball 1-2. One-two to Cruz. Slider outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. 2-2. Strike 3 inside, and that will end the inning. We go to the 9th. Nope, 2 out, excuse me, I got ahead of myself. Cruz with 2 down. Lynn 1 for 2 tonight, single and a run. Cabanero warming up in the bullpen. Lynn pops 1 to 3rd. Kong tracks it down. And now we go to the 9th inning where Pittsburgh has all the momentum in their favor. We are tied at 6 as that swing tipped into the air for Lind. Great night at Safeco Field. Fans anticipating a Mariner rally once again. Give up 3 earned in the 8th. Polanco 0 for 4 to start. Flight out in the 7th. There's a bunt and fouled to start. You're dealing with McCutcheon and Kong in the lineup. The 0-1. Strike 2 on the sinker. Polanco the 0-2 pitch. Tipped and fouled. And now it remains an 0-2. See Steve check the 0-2. Out high, ball 1. 1-2. 2-2. Back to that sinker again. Blanco 2-2 count. This one is popped up to shallow center. Marte. 1 out here in the 9th. McCutcheon 1 for 4 tonight. Singled in a run. 1 down in the inning. Strike 1 on the changeup. The 0-1 pitch. Outside. 1-1. Sider caught the tail end of the zone line. 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. Right to Cano. 2 gone in the 9th. Kong, next man up, had a home run back in the 2nd. 1 for 3 tonight. Will Lightning strike twice for Kong. Ball outside for Steve Cishek. You're leaving here in the 9th. Hoping the Mariners can make a bit of a rally with a walk-off win. 1-1. Strike 2. Mariners to the bullpen. Nate Carnes will warm up. And Joel Peralta. 1-2. Kong takes the ball 2-2. 2-2 to Kong. Right to Cano. And Lynn makes the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th we go for the Mariners. Looking for a walk-off victory. Tie game at 6 apiece.
Your attention, please.
Mark Melancon making his 24th appearance. 20 saves this year. 0-2 record. 1.74 ERA. Average against lefties 3.14. 205 against the right-handed batters. Cano had a 3-run bomb in the 6th. Or in the 5th, rather, to put the Mariners with the lead. That was in the 6th inning. Foul ball to start for Cano against Melicon. They see the arsenal. Knuckle curve in the fastball and the cutter. The 0-1. And Cano pops this one to Cervelli at catcher. 1 down in the 9th. Gutierrez 0 for 3 tonight. Jared Hughes in the bullpen warming up for Pittsburgh. This one caught. 2 down. As Aspern at second base now. Harrison's evening is done. Ionetta tonight 0 for 3. Popped out in the 6th. Ionetta has been huge in games. He had a home run in 9th a couple weeks ago on stream. Fastball, strike 1. The 0-1 to Ionetta. Knuckle curve fouled away to right. 0-2. 2 outs. The 0-2 to Ionetta. Strike 3. Knuckle curve. We are going to extra innings. Tie game at 6 apiece. Mariners are 4-7 in extras. Francesco Cervelli 1 for 4 tonight with an RBI single leading things off. As we will see Nate Carnes get substituted into the game, making his 18th appearance, 4-4 record, 3.58 ERA. And the first pitch fouled here in the 10th. The 0-1 upcoming. In the dirt ball. I'll be sure, while the upload goes for this game, to give a definitive record on what the Pirates in extra innings really are. Strike 2. Carnes with the 1-2. Strike 3. 1 out here in the 10th inning. Aspern making his first at-bat of the game tonight. With 1 down. Fastball outside for ball one for Carnes. 1-0. Knuckle curve, swung and missed. 1-1. 1-1. 1-2, fouled away. The 1-2. This one's popped into the air to Lind, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. John Jaso coming in to pitch hit.
Number 28, John.
Former Mariner. Played yesterday, started yesterday's game and then was taken out due to pinch running. 1-0 with 2 gone. Knuckle curve hung in there and fouled. 1-1. Jaso, the 1-1 pitch. This one can't get there. Marte, base hit. A pitch hit single for John Jaso, the former Mariner, with 2 down with a base hit single. Jody Mercer walked in the 8th, 0 for 3 tonight. And that was part of the bad inning that Ferber's had. Pirates 10-8 advantage in hits tonight. Second and final interleague game here at home between these two until late July. 1-1. Up high, 2-1 for Mercer. Carnes 2-1. 3-1 outside. Rogers up on deck. 3-1 effort. Nice snag by Kyle Seager. The throw to first in time for the out, and that will conclude the inning. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Mariners tie game at 6. Nori Aoki 2 for 3 tonight with a home run and a single, leading things off.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
And a ground ball base hit up the mound as Melicon gives up a single on the first pitch here in the bottom of the 10th. What a game for Nori Aoki.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte, next man up. They do have Everett Cabrera to be in at pinch running, but Cabrera does not play left field. So Marte, next man up, 1 for 3. Marte, the first pitch to him. Cutter in for strike 1. That is his main pitch as well. The 0-1. Cutter down in the line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aoki at first. 1-1. Aoki's going to go. Broken bat. Nice catch. Aoki heads to second. And the out made at first. 1 down.
Center fielder, number 12,
Or 2 down. Wow. Martine 1 for 4 tonight. Single and an RBI. That one was a blooped in catch and a huge double play if you want to call it that for Pittsburgh. 2 down. Ball outside for Martine. 1-0. Single back into third. He's been fly out all over the place. Fouled inside on the cutter, 1-1. So there goes the base runners for the Mariners. 1-1 for Melicon. Cutter down low. 2-1. Martine with 5 home runs this year. 2-1. 3-1. Kyle Seager on deck. (3-1). Cutter, full count, fouled. Martine, the payoff pitch. Ground ball. That one was chased. The throw to first late. Safe at first for Martine. That'll be a base hit. Ashburn at second base playing. Made the hesitant throw to first, and, well, you know the rest. Kyle Seager 0 for 4 tonight. Bottom of the 10th, Martin at first. Pitch out, and Seager fouls the cutter away. Two down in the inning. The 0-1. Pitch outside, Martin returns to first. 1-1. Two gone, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. One two to Seager. 2-2. Martin's going to advance. Popped up into the air. Ashburn makes the third out on the 2-2 pitch. On to the 11th we go. Pirates at 6-all. Jason Rogers 2 for 2 tonight, a single and a double leading off as Nate Carnes will continue to pitch here in the 11th. And a ball to start for Carnes. Rogers the 1-0. 2-0 on the outside. Carnes 2-0 to Rogers. Fouled away. Two balls and one strike. 3-1. Marte on deck. Rogers the 3-run from Carnes. This one grounded for Cano. 1 out to Lynn as he makes the catch. Marte with an RBI single tonight, 1 for 5 overall for the game. Outside for ball 1. 1-0. 1-1. Good strike in on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball fouled inside. 1-2. Marte the 1-2. And that is fair base hit. Aoki's going to try for second, and he is safe. What a run for Marte. Earns himself a big-time double. Polanco next man up with 1 down. Double number 18 for Marte this year. Fastball for ball 1. 1-0. This one's popped into the air. Carnes, somebody's got to take this one. It's Carnes for the out. 2 outs. McCutchen 1 for 5 tonight with a single and a run. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 to McCutchen. 2-0. Kung will follow McCutchen in the lineup. 2-0. Strike 1. 2-1 to McCutchen. Strike 2 on the line. Two balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Kong 1 for 4 on deck waiting. And now the payoff pitch. Ripped to right, fouled. (3-2). And that fouled back. That was a dangerous pitch too for McCutchen. That would have been a base hit. Carnes, another 3-2. This one will get in for a base hit. Throw all the way to home. It is late. And he is safe. Pittsburgh with the lead. RBI double for Andrew McCutchen. Kong looking to add on to it. A solo home run back in the second. And they'll intentionally walk Kung to the plate. Not going to take any chances with 2 outs with having him. Cervelli 1 for 5 tonight, singled and an RBI. Cervelli takes ball 1. 1-0. As of right now, Taijuan Walker will not get a decision victory in this one. Strike 1, good changeup at 83. Runners on first and second. McCutcheon the scoring run at second. Ball 3. Ashburn on deck. And Carnes with a 3-run with 2 gone and a ball 4. Carnes back-to-back walks. Bases loaded. Ashburn 0 for 1 tonight. Popped out in a run. Strike 1 inside. 0-1. 0-1 out to be in 1-1 count now. Ashburn 1-1 offering. This one to right. Nice catch, Gutierrez. Preventing a base hit and a run from McCutcheon. Bottom of the 11th we go. Mariners down 7-6 to the Pirates. 2 for 4 game for Nelson Cruz with an RBI tonight as he leads things off bottom of the 11th. As Millicock continuing to pitch here in the ball game. Ball 1 outside. This is the 3, 4, and 5 matchup in the batting order for the Mariners. Knuckle curve on the line for strike 1. Millicon the 1-1 for Cruz. Strike 2 outside on the cutter. Now Cruz into a down count. In the bottom of the 11th, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled up high. One-two to Cruz. Fouled away outside again. One-two. Strike 3, third strikeout on Cruz in the game tonight. 1 out here in the bottom of the 11th. Lind 1 for 3 tonight. Singled and a run. Can tie it up with a home run. Keep the game alive with the base hit. This one is grounded and caught. 2 gone in the 11th. It's all up to Cano. Had a 3-run home run back in the 6th. He can tie it up with another one here. 2 outs. Cutter outside for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0. 2-0 for Cano. And this is going to be the ball game. Ground ball to second, and first will get the 3rd out. And Pittsburgh comes all the way back down 6-3 in the 8th to score 3 runs against Charlie Frobush, and Pittsburgh splits the series at 1 near Safeco Field. Pittsburgh winning it 6-3. Or excuse me, 7-6 in this one. Mariners just not enough firepower late. And now Mariners up to 4-8 in extras this year. Cardinals in a 2-game losing streak. Or Pirates rather, coming back on a 2-game losing streak. They're able to win 1. Winning pitcher will be Melicon with his first win of the year in 3 innings. Kong 1 for 4 game. Aoki 3 for 4 game. Nate Carnes picks up his 5th loss of the year. You can go for a variety of players for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but Kong will get credited with the home run back in the 2nd, which put Pittsburgh with an early lead. Then gave up 3 earned in the 6th. And it looked like the Mariners were going to run away with it until Seattle brought in Shirley Frobush in the 8th to try to relief and get a good goal withal and didn't make it happen. As that will conclude the game here in Safeco Field. Day off tomorrow, and then a 4-game homestand finishing up against the Baltimore Orioles with serious wild card indications. I'm S.L.P. Thank you for tuning in to Mariners franchise. Pittsburgh winning 7-6 in interleague play. Good night, everybody. Disappointing loss for the Mariners, and I'm not too thrilled.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
11 men on base for Pittsburgh.
For the Mariners, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
4 men on base. Not a whole lot.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
3 hours, 45 minutes.
A reminder that extra post-game
Walker, not a bad game. Gave up 3 earned like Furbush did. 4 strikeouts, but did not get a decision. Decision loss goes to Carnes. And that will do it for the game and on YouTube. So tune in tomorrow as I'm going to do the Baltimore Orioles series. And that should be a doozy. Mariners did not get the season series sweep against Pittsburgh at home. But remember, these two will meet up later on in the last week of July. And you can bet I will be playing those two. So they don't get the day off, but they do have the 4-game series. So let's see. I'm going to sim this one. And this one. So Mariners now are 40-40. And off to a bad start in the month of June, or July rather. And we have Felix Hernandez getting the call, and then Kuma against Gosman and Tillman. So let's see. Look at the box score real quick. 5-4 loss in that one, and a 4-3 loss. Mariners did pull up a run, but unable to finish it off in that game. So I will do these final 2 games on Twitch tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and then I will sim the rest of the series all the way down to the All-Star game. I might do the All-Star game. It all depends on if the Mariners do have somebody up on there, and we'll do that. And of course I'll sim those 2 games, the Houston series, and then go on to the White Sox. I'm definitely going to be playing a lot more road games that I haven't faced off against, like Toronto, Pittsburgh. I want to face them on the road, and the Cubs. And then once we get to playoff time, ooh, it's going to be brutal for the Mariners. So that will do it for my little stream to finish off this little series against the Pirates. So glad you can join me. Mariners now 2.5 back. Angels winning. So that caused some trouble for the Mariners. They are now 2.5 back behind the Red Sox, who have lost 3 in a row. Mariners can get some wins that could get themselves back into this. If they can, again, it's a big if the Mariners win the final 2 games, they'll come close to getting to the Red Sox. They've lost 3 straight. So until next time, everybody, my name is S.L.P. Thank you for tuning in to MLB 16, the show franchise for the Seattle Mariners. Until next time, so long, everybody.